So this isn't really a devlog, but it's showing off the car system, kinda, I guess. Not really. I mean, there hasn't been any changes whatsoever since I last showed off the car system. But I mean, this is a project show off. This is a voxel engine I made mixed with the car system I made. And the only reason why chunks aren't currently being generated is because I am still have yet to optimize the voxel engine's chunk generation. It lags to all hell, and it uses up all my PC's resources, which is super annoying because it's just really laggy. But I mean, the car engine handles this cubic world very well. I'm surprised it's not lagging because I temporarily turned my greedy meshing off because it's multi-threaded and well, the way it's multi-threaded, multi-threading's good, but the way I multi-threaded it is not good because I need to single thread the initial mesh generation with the way my current implement, and then I need to multi-thread the greedy optimization of the mesh itself. But yeah, the car really quite handles the world well. Apart from like the sliding glitch though, where it can slide down stuff like that. I know how to fix it. I don't have the time to fix it really. And I mean, if I disable the car and re-enable the actual player itself, it's actually quite efficient if you don't load in new chunks. I mean, it almost like it really doesn't oh it really doesn't lag too bad. I think I loaded in a new chunk. Oh, I think I'm loading in new chunks. Oh yeah, and the debugger too. I have to make it more optimized because when I turn it on, you can see because of the way it works, it just is so poorly performance. And that freezing, it's currently frozen right now. That freezing causes the player to jump an extreme amount. I don't know why. It's not my own code. It's just some sample test code I found on the internet. Unity source movement. I made it as close to Minecraft as I possibly could, but I mean, it's designed to be like the source engine's movement. I'm not gonna use it. Its hitbox does not work how I need it to, and a bunch of other things. And yeah, but before I improve movement, before I make the mesh generator more optimized by multi-threading it correctly and adding more features to it, like textures, because I don't think textures will work with my current implement. I need to make chunk generation not lag. I don't know, I don't quite remember what I changed to make chunk generation this bad, but I'm pretty sure it's been this abhorrent from the beginning. And I mean, custom seeds work too. This is a seed that this is a test seed I have for tree generation because tree generation is very difficult to do. I'm impressed how Minecraft does it. If you actually look at the older versions of Minecraft tree generation, you can actually see if the game stutters while generating a chunk, what will happen is that the trees in that chunk will not get generated properly, and sometimes they'll get chopped in half. I don't know how I would test that in this game engine, but or not game engine, voxel engine, but it runs so bad, and I haven't noticed an issue so far with world generation. I haven't noticed any glitches with anything. I don't think it's a issue that I need to be concerned about. So yeah, this is a showcase of my shitty I cannot pronounce things. Voxel engine. It's a showcase of my shitty voxel engine that I made, and a showcase of how well the car system handles things like that. Jeez, why is it lagging so bad all of a sudden? It's probably loading something, or it's using up my RAM most likely. It's probably using up all my RAM, because I mean, yeah, it doesn't unload chunks quite yet. That's a future feature for when I feel like it. And the eventual goal of this project is to have a voxel engine that can run on any version of Unity that supports C sharp, because I know the older versions don't, but yeah. So eventually I'll have this running on a goddamn 3DS or Wii U, something like that. Though probably not 3DS and Wii U, because it's not possible to build for those platforms any longer, because you need specific Unity um serials that are no longer activatable. Oh yeah, and you can actually change what's in your player fist. Like you can't like change it. Like you have to modify the value itself. I don't quite remember what object is it, because I haven't touched this project in 2 months. Like I touched it a couple, I think last week or this weekend, to try and make the mesh generator not lag and cause issues with chunk generation, because that was a issue previously. I fixed that. I slapped in that car, and that's just about all I did. And I did some testings just now, and yeah, that's really all I did. And so it's still really crap. But I mean, now that I know the mistakes I've made and know how to fix them, now that I'm a better game developer, I think I'll be able to fix them. I also need to make it so that this is more sustainable, because these are individual values, like individual numbers and that sort of thing. And it's annoying to hard code numbers. These aren't necessarily hard coded, but some of this stuff is close to being hard coded. I really need to be able to name this like dirt, grass, stone, water, leaves. I don't remember what that is. I think that's tree bark, sand, and cacti, I think. I really need to be able to name them, their names. But yeah, look, you can add and delete voxels, and I think it's probably because of the debugger. But let me disable this real quick, because this thing is laggy to all hell. I mean, this still runs like hot dog shit, but I mean, it's a lot better than the chunk generator. It's probably because it's regenerating the entire mesh, which is not optimal, because large amounts of the mesh can be reused. Also, technically, you can add blocks on the fly too, so it's a non-existent block. So if you add it, it'll just punch holes in the world, which, oh no, which will cause that, which is not a good thing. But I mean, bro, who's gonna be able to get non-existent blocks that will cause the player to fall through the map, and who's even gonna want to do that? Like, yeah. And plus, in future versions, it's gonna be impossible to get out of the map because what I'll do is rather than using a a mesh collider, I will create my own collider system and turn off gravity and create my own gravity system because that will be a lot more optimal than using a mesh collider and that sort of thing. Because the way I've programmed it, the player can just check the collision for the nearby however many chunks or so and only pay attention to the blocks in those chunks and detect if it's colliding with them. And that is end of my devlog slash devs showcase.